So a little while ago, somebody reached out to me to talk about potentially renting or selling their home. They wanted my advice. I get these phone calls a lot, but this one was slightly different. I sensed a little bit of stress in their voice, and the conversation was short, so I didn't want to figure all of that out over the phone. So we met. Hey YouTube, it's Zach. So they have a gorgeous home in Pickering with a very decently sized lot, and they purchased it for 1.8 million. They weren't sure if the right decision would be to sell or rent. So my first question for them was, when did you buy the place? I got an answer that I was dreading. I did not want to hear. Their face changed when I asked that question, and I could tell they bought it at the peak of the market. And with variable rate, they are currently paying $9,000 in mortgage payments. Does not include their utility bill. Although prices have gone up since the bottom of the market, and the market is fairly hot right now, if we sell that house right now, we can maybe get 1.5, 1.6 for it. And Bank of Canada just raised the interest rates by another 25 basis points on June 6th because of inflation. This was right after I met with this lovely family. I mean, inflation has been going up for the past year, and it seems like Justin Trudeau is on vacation again, doing who knows what, does not want to figure out how to fix this inflation and bring it under control. And Big Daddy Tiff Macklem for you guys, is going to continue to punish Canadians for it. So I decided I need to fix this once and for all. I'm going to look at the inflation numbers for April and come up with a plan for us to fight inflation together so that things can go back to normal. Normal. Also, stick around till the end because I'm going to be sharing with you guys how one of my clients made over 12% in profit in less than a month. That being said, am I the only one who was anticipating that interest rates would go up? I mean, Tiff pretty much hinted at it several times. Inflation numbers are tracked by Statistics Canada, and they track the price of several goods including shelter, food, and gasoline prices. In April, the report that was released by Stats Canada highlighted 3 things. Point 1. Gasoline prices. Although gasoline prices rose by 6.3% in April compared to March, it's down by 7.7% compared to last year. Statistics Canada gave 3 reasons why gasoline prices went up. The first one is that OPEC Plus countries reduced their production. Now, I don't know how Bank of Canada plans to influence that, but sure. The second reason they gave is we are now switching to a summer blend, which is apparently a little bit more expensive. And the third reason why gasoline prices went up, carbon tax. Point 2, mortgage interest cost. The next one on our list is shelter. Shelter costs rose by 4.9% year over year. Canadians are now paying 28.5% more in mortgage interest costs in April compared to last year. Statistics Canada says that the high interest rates are also contributing in rent prices to go up. So basically, greedy landlords are causing your rent to go up. Should we have a cap on interest rate increases on mortgages just like we have a cap on rent increases? Feels like the whole system is rigged against Canadians. I made a very popular video discussing how mortgages work, so I'll put that at the very end for you guys to watch. Point 3, grocery prices. This section honestly made me laugh because apparently lettuce prices have gone down, but oranges are now more expensive. In fact, by 12%. The goal of increasing interest rates is to decrease the money supply. And if you take a look at this chart, which represents the M1 money supply, you can see it's starting to go in the negative territory finally. This means the most liquid money, physical notes, checking accounts, coins, banknotes, are now starting to deplete, which is great. Not for you. Canadians now have less money in their bank accounts, which means they're going to have a hard time filling up gas, buying oranges, and making their mortgage payments. In fact, more and more Canadians are now defaulting on their mortgage payments based on some reports. I'm making a video on that next, so make sure you subscribe. Otherwise, there's a big chance you're not going to see this beautiful face again, and you're gonna miss out on that video. So how can we fight inflation together? I'm a logical guy, so I looked at these 3 categories and came up with a plan. Number 1, gasoline. Next time you go to the gas station, ask for the winter blend, which is apparently cheaper. Can I get the winter blend, maybe grande size? Not Earl Grey, no. The winter blend? Do you have the winter blend? True North blend you have. Okay, I'll do that one. You can also send a letter to OPEC Plus countries to increase their production so that the prices can come back down. I'll have a link to their contact us page in the description. I would have suggested you to text the Left Honorable Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and ask him to reduce the carbon tax, but Trust me, I tried. I don't think it's gonna work. Next, let's look at shelter. This one is easy. Instead of buying a home or renting a place, if we can all pack up our bags, go downtown and live on the beautiful streets of Toronto, this will reduce shelter cost, it will fix the housing crisis, and finally home prices would go down. So if you have a house, just lock the doors, pack up your bags. You're either going to do it now voluntarily, or the Bank of Canada will do it for you. And our last point is groceries. And again, this is even easier than shelter. You can stop eating. Not everyone has to eat. Not everyone has to eat all the time. Food banks across the city are at breaking point. Just stop eating. Once you stop eating, prices would go down, which would bring inflation down, right? And as I promised, I'm going to share with you how one of my clients made 12% profit in less than a month. If you didn't notice the opportunity while you were reading the Statistics Canada's CPI report, let me share it with you. I have a client who purchased oranges about a month ago. Oranges are up by 12%, and now those oranges are worth 12% more. So if you were to say invested 100,000 in oranges, you would be making $12,000 profit in less than a month. Think about lettuce. The price just went down. You buy the dip, you stock up on lettuce, and once the price goes up next month, you can sell that at an insane profit. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good night.